Canaan is devastated. A severe famine is rapidly draining the family's resources, acting as a brutal countdown toward their eventual destruction. Jacob orders his sons to return to Egypt for food, but they face a massive geopolitical roadblock. The Egyptian viceroy has issued a strict edict. They cannot enter the country again unless they bring their youngest brother, Benjamin, with them. Still haunted by the loss of his son Joseph, Jacob refuses to risk Benjamin. His stubbornness effectively softlocks their survival, leaving the family to wait for the grain to run out. The family is caught in an impossible ultimatum. They can stay and starve in Canaan, or they can risk their most protected member by handing him over to a hostile foreign power. To break the deadlock, Judah steps forward. He offers a high-stakes vow to his father, promising to protect Benjamin at all costs. Judah becomes surety for the boy. This is a total liability transfer. Judah agrees to bear the personal blame and punishment for the rest of his life if the mission fails. Jacob finally relents. He equips the brothers with a desperate appeasement inventory, the best luxury goods remaining, including balm, honey, spices, and myrrh. The most critical item in their loadout is double money. On their previous trip, their payment was mysteriously returned to the mouth of their sacks, and they are bringing it back along with new silver to account for the anomaly. This terrified squad now marches toward the most powerful empire on Earth, treating a routine grain run like a suicide mission. The brothers arrive in Egypt and find themselves immediately face to face with the viceroy. While we know this ruler is actually their estranged brother Joseph, they believe they face an overpowered antagonist with the power to destroy them on a whim. Joseph spots Benjamin in the lineup and issues an ambiguous command to his steward: take the men to his house, slay the animals, and prepare a feast for noon. To a group of foreign men already accused of spying, being taken to a private estate feels like a threat rather than an honor. Joseph is orchestrating a reunion, but to the terrified brothers, this looks like a sophisticated trap. As the brothers are escorted away from the public market and deeper into the estate, their psychological state begins to collapse. They frantically search for a reason for this isolation, concluding they are targeted specifically because of the money that appeared in their sacks during the first trip. Their logic follows this flowchart to a single destination. The feast is a prearranged ambush. Losing their donkeys means no food transport, meaning their families back home face certain starvation. Their paranoia overrides any remaining logic. The simple act of walking to a dining room becomes a psychological torture of their own making. The weight of their own past and a total lack of information from the Egyptian side leave the brothers to spiral, convinced that their previous crimes have finally caught up with them. The brothers halt at the very threshold of the estate. They are desperate to address the perceived trap before the doors even open. They desperately corner the steward and dump all their evidence at once. They claim they only came for food, found the money by accident, and have brought it all back, plus extra silver for the new grain. It is a frantic, defensive strategy. They are trying to negotiate with the subordinate of an absolute ruler who holds all the martial power in the land. Having exhausted their excuses, the brothers surrender their fate at the door of what they believe is their execution chamber. The tension breaks instantly. The steward ignores their excuses, smiles, and tells them, "Peace be to you, fear not." He reveals that he had their money all along. The silver they found in their sacks was a secret treasure provided by their god. Their paranoid fears are dismantled piece by piece. Simeon is brought out unharmed, water is provided for them, and their prize donkeys are fed. After preparing themselves for a violent boss fight, the brothers are met with a sudden, disarming reality of radical hospitality. Joseph's highly elaborate plan forces his brothers into a position where they must confront a resolution they didn't see coming, a complete and total replacement of their predicted destruction, with a profound generosity that they did nothing to earn.